Welcome back to Titan Academy. In this video, we will cover the My Submissions section of your Titan account. To access My Submissions, go to formtitan.com, log in, and click on the My Submissions tab. In My Submissions, you can view information about data pushed and pulled to Salesforce. You can resubmit failed submissions, and so forth. This must be enabled in your Salesforce pushes in your projects. I have an example project open here. I have two pushes, one to create a lead and one to create a file. You can find more information on how to create Salesforce pushes in other Titan Academy videos. You must enable Save to My Submissions. In the push, go to Advanced and check Save to My Submissions. Let's look and see what kind of information gets sent. In the My Submissions tab, set your filter criteria. You can choose a project, an object in Salesforce, status, and so forth. I'm going to choose my lead example project. You can filter by dates. You can put a specific start date and end date. Here you can see the results of some pushes that I have run to create a lead in Salesforce. Let's take a look at one that succeeded. Here's a push that succeeded. We show the type, it was a push. The status was success. The element was the lead. This was a submission date. If you edit the submission state, you can see the values that were entered. Here it was first name of Jane, last name of Doe, an email of jane@email.com, and the company name, my company. This one was successful. Let's look at another successful lead creation. Here we created Bob Vance, bob@vancerefrigeration.com, company name Vance Refrigeration. We set some run criteria on the push. This means that the push was set to run only if certain values were met. Here it was a checkbox that I named check run me. The value was set to true, so the push ran. And in the file section, we uploaded a file. From here we can download a copy of that file that we uploaded. Now let's look at something that failed. The first record in the list we see was a failed push to a lead, and here's the error message. Required fields were missing, last name. We can make an edit here. If you click resubmit state, see the user entered first name of Joe, an email and a company name, but left out the last name. You can correct that here. Update the last name, Joe Jacobs, click save, and we can resubmit. We'll confirm. The data was resubmitted successfully. We now see that that was a successful push. Joe Jacobs, joe@email.com, Joe's Pool Hall. When creating something like a lead, a contact, or an account, a common scenario that you will encounter, when running a push to create an object such as a lead, account, or contact, a common scenario is that you run into your Salesforce org's duplicate detection. Salesforce will return an error. Here it said duplicates detected, use one of these records. Over the API, it is not possible to automatically overwrite that. So what you can do here is come in and check the resubmit, update your info accordingly. You can either change the email, update the company name, save and resubmit it. It was successful. Or if you wanted to just forego that, you would click delete and delete the submission. Finally, let's have a look at these other options on the top menu. Click the Salesforce integration link to bring up the gets and the pushes from within this project. If you need to just reference them, that's done here. Click resubmit all to resubmit all requests. And click delete all to delete all requests. Finally, let's take a look at the other menu items available. Click on the Salesforce integration link to bring up the Salesforce gets, pushes, and events that are associated with the selected project. On the resubmit link, you can either click resubmit all to resubmit all requests, or you can select one or more of the requests in the list by clicking the checkbox and click resubmit selected. Same thing with delete. You can click delete all to delete all requests, or you can select one or more requests with a checkbox and delete the selected records. And that is how it's done.